Hey guys, thanks for tuning in again. So I'm gonna start off right into the message. Sorry, I had to slip away for a second to grab this guy. I meditated with my Labradorite to set the tone for the week. This is what I was guided to do by the angels. Speaking of angels, the ones that I've been working with, or I'm gonna be working with the coming week, is Archangel Michael and Archangel Jophiel. So, now I want to touch briefly on your free will. It's up to you to ask the angels to help you out. Otherwise, they won't. So, anyway, the Labradorite, you see how it's got like a little kind of marbly type of, where is it? There it is. You see what I'm saying? Anyway, so it's said to help out with the solar vortex, the chakra that's here in the middle between your, I think it's your navel. It's right above your navel, basically. So it's to help you with your inner power and to achieve the things that you are supposed to achieve in your life, the things that you've wanted to achieve, all of your innermost desires. So I meditated with this one to help you guys on your journey with this week and myself, because I'm on the journey here too. All you guys are little beacons of angelic light. If you've been guided to my video, you're supposed to be here. So, all right. Now with that, I wanted to tell you a little bit of Archangel Jophiel. I'm wearing yellow because that's her color. I want you guys to, I don't know, anytime you're feeling kind of desperate throughout the week, if you're feeling doubtful, unmotivated, negative, argumentative, angry, I could think of a ton of different scenarios. You want to ask for her help. And I want you to picture her as well as yourself in a yellow light. She just helped me remodel my bathroom and got rid of a ton of stuff that I didn't need, and so I'm giving it to Goodwill, and I threw out a bunch of stuff that just had no business in my house, and voila, beautiful living space. I feel better, home's more home, and also it helped take my mind off of things that are inevitable and I simply cannot change, so why stress? Okay, that being said, I set the note for the week. Sorry about the long message there. Now, I'm going to go right into the reading. So, for this week, I heard from a few of you that last week was pretty spot on. I know that it was for me. I had my huge epiphany. It was a week-long thing, a lifelong thing almost, but the culmination was absolutely last night. I had this huge revelation, and today is Sunday, April 17th, 2016, and it is the first day of Mars retrograde. Not Mercury retrograde, which everybody's used to, but Mars retrograde has a lot to do with communication. We're going to be in it for the next 2 months. A simple good morning could be misconstrued and you might get attitude for it. It's a time to discern. You were given 2 ears and 1 mouth. So with that, I'm going to set the tone for the week. It's a time to reflect on why things bother you, what things make you happy, why they make you happy, the way that you express yourself, what you're expressing, and the way that you interpret what others are expressing to you. So just reflect. Things are changing right now. So I'm going to go right into the reading. The first card we had last week. So this card is of a beautiful woman who life has turned bitter. So I'm going to remind you all not to judge, because there's a lot of judging going around and it's not our place. That is for the one higher above us, and it's not our place to be judging. Life has turned us all the way that we are. So she's a bitter woman, and she is part of, you guys have seen a flame, a little flame, and then next to it there's this huge fire. And suddenly that little flame becomes part of the bigger fire, but it wasn't supposed to be that way. It could have been its own flame and created its own huge fire, but instead it got consumed by the bigger fire and lost its own entity. And by that, I'm trying to explain to you that be your own flame. Don't be consumed by society. Don't be consumed by judgment. Don't be consumed by what others may think of you. Be your own flame. Let your passion drive your flame, and don't be scared to be yourself. Don't be consumed by others' judgments, and don't be judgmental. Alright, so that's the first card. Now, the next one, see, 9 is Swords, and my deck is super romantic. So this one is the Hall of Mirrors. And in the Hall of Mirrors, it's like, it's funny how you think things are going to be stagnant, but they're not. Things are constantly changing. So the ones who once had everything now have nothing. And those who once had nothing now have everything. Be wary of that. Tides are constantly flowing. Beware of what you put out there. Archangel Jophiel is there to help you this week, and so is Archangel Michael. Be wary of your thoughts, the things you put into your body, the conversations you have, the people you surround yourself with, the thoughts you allow yourself to have, because what you reap is what you sow. Simple as that. So be in a positive light. I posted about dancing in the rain. You can dance in the sun. You can dance whenever, wherever. Be happy. Here and now is the time we're alive. So many others are not. So that's the second card, is change is happening. So those who may have been nice are now going to be angry, and those who have traditionally been not nice are now going to be unexpectedly nice, and you're like, oh, when they smile, and it's just awkward. So it's okay. Change. It's happening. Embrace it. Quiet. Listen. It's a week of change. The next card, a slave to love. So aren't we all a slave to love? We believe in this stupid little fairy tale, happy love ending. You know, they lived happily ever after, blah, blah, blah. And so many times we've been disappointed. I'm not saying that's the case. I'm saying actually, and here he is, waiting with a bouquet of flowers, romantic with a top hat and a waistcoat. I don't know who he's waiting for. Sure wish it was me. But, well, no. But the whole thing is, things do work out. And sometimes destiny has a weird way of making things happen, even though you did get hurt, even though all of this other blah, blah, blah happened. In spite of all of those difficult odds, here it is. And maybe it's not as grand as what's depicted in all of those fairy tales, but it is definitely grand. Be blessed. Allow yourself. You are beautiful, created in the image of God Himself, and allow yourself to receive the love. It might not be a romantic love. It might be the love of a friend or family member. It might be the love of a kindred spirit who's just suddenly aligned with you on just one simple matter that means so much. Allow it to happen. Appreciate the moment, here and now. All right, we got a lot of swords. And sorry about so many cards, but this is what they wanted me to talk about. So, hey, the next card is the Six of Swords. So here, again, it's talking about your fear or our fear, because for so long we've been hurt. Everybody's going on this journey, and everybody's built up this huge wall to keep themselves protected from the other person who is another vulnerable person who's built up this other huge wall to keep themselves protected from just the same. And so here's this innocent couple sitting on a bench, and there's 4 hands, and 4 hands are required to go on this journey, holding hands together. Together. It's okay. A kiss. Allow it to happen. If you're curious, apparently there's a lot of love going on in this reading. So I'm feeling a romantic vibe. Maybe I'm wrong. You guys will let me know. Archangel Jophiel, turn to her if you want to feel more beautiful. Turn to her if you want to beautify your space. She's the feng shui angel. Spiritually, psychologically, and physically, in your space, physically for yourself. She had me wake up this morning early and do my makeup. You know, I don't wear makeup on the weekends. I wear makeup to work. So, this is all for you guys, by the way. Just trying to look pretty. So there it is. That's what's going on here. Allow yourself. Again, love yourself enough to allow it to happen. Embrace it. Don't put up a wall. You're on the same team. Be nice to your teammate. Alright. In spite of what I just said, and it's not to contradict, but there is always more to be learned to every situation. So there's been something that's been going on. A deceptive situation, and it's the Three of Swords, and it plays out a little differently in this romance deck. So it's like there was a lie, a deceptive situation. You were fooled, and you're now hurt. And the road is open for you to take it. You can remain. It's up to you to deal with it. Or you can decide what's right for you. The road's open, so there's many options. Entirely up to you what you do. There's things that can be done. Not all hope is lost, even though it's hurtful to learn the truth. Move on with it, pick it up, and do what you need to do. Meditate, ask Archangel Jophiel and Archangel Michael for help. Now, at the end of the reading, and this is what I was waiting for, was the Major Arcana. We have the 10, just 10, no suit, Major Arcana. It's the wheel, and in this deck, the wheel it's encouraging you not to ask for anything from anyone. I know you see these two amorously sitting there at the bottom of the Ferris wheel one. It does have a romantic undernote. The entire reading does. There is going to be a lot of romance this week in it. Maybe a romance within yourself. Fall in love with yourself. That is definitely encouraged. Look at yourself in the mirror. Love yourself, and don't talk to yourself in an abrasive manner. Speak to yourself the way you would speak to a stranger. Be nice to yourself and be nice to everybody else. Now, this card right here is telling you not to ask for anything but the bill. That's it. Don't ask for anything but the bill. What's your responsibility? Take care of that and discern the rest. Pay attention this week, guys. A lot of changes are going on. You want to go with the flow so that you can acclimate yourself to the new situation. And with that, be beacons of light. Shine brighter. Don't be consumed by that bigger flame. Don't be consumed by the darkness. Shine brighter, guys. Give me your feedback. I love you. Shine bright. Loving light. Ask your angels of the light to join you. And always with God. Amen.